On the spot news media, we got the latest news. We don't care about the views, we just representing right. Put local news internationally every night. On the spot, wave that Jamaican flag from left to right. Let's get it right, y'all know the type. We ain't dealing with the hype, we make it take flight.
Yeah, man, my viewers and subscribers, what go on. A blessed and wonderful Sunday morning to each and every person out there tuning into On The Spot News Media. Now, my peeps, I don't know how we do it over on this side each and every morning. We have to give thanks and praise to the Most High Creator for the preservation of life, because life is indeed the greatest. So in the morning, my peeps, I have a few stories to share with you, the regular members of Chan Public and also members of the diaspora. So please like the video, share the video, watch the entire vlog so you can get a full understanding and a better appreciation of everything we are going in Jamaica. So in the morning, my peeps, some of the ones and ones them most definitely out there traversing the church. If you don't reach already, please remember On The Spot News Media's loyal viewers and subscribers in your immediate prayers. You definitely see how Jamaica run right now, so you don't know for sure. So we need that now more than ever. Yeah, man. And of course, today is the official Red Rice and Roaster Day. The day when some of the ones and ones them in the kitchen are deal with the finger licking chicken. And for those who just out there traversing about their regular lawful business, safe travel upon the gravel. Continue to look out on the corner here, because the old dirty corner boy them always out there alerts. And to all the persons who have become members of the On The Spot News Media family, bless upon yourself too also. So in this morning's vlog, we got definitely pay special attention to a section of Montego Bay, St. James, known as Granville. Now, in recent weeks, we have seen an upsurge of violence in that area, to which the police had to launch a state of emergency in Montego Bay and cordon and search in the areas of Granville and surrounding communities, and also impose a curfew in that immediate space. We have seen where many houses has been torched, burned down, flatterground. Cars has been torched, burned down, flatterground. Also, many persons have lost their lives in a hail of bullets perpetrated by criminal elements, rival gangs in the community of Granville. Now we are going to pay particular attention to that community, so the ones and ones them can get a full and better understanding of what go on. I've done previous vlogs on the last round of knockings and clappings, where take the life of this brother here presently on the screen known as Haga. And the second man in that fatal knockings and clappings, Haga's criminal counterpart, a youth known as Conman. Now from them two man there, lose them 3 points. All hell broke loose in the general Granville area and surrounding communities. Now we are going to feature Granville again. I've done previous vlogs that you can go back, go watch and get caught up, because I spoke about the other sides in those vlogs. Now we are going to concentrate on another set of man who is in close proximity and also affiliates to crime and violence plaguing the Granville community. Now we have a section of Granville what them call Hell Gates. And of course, other streets, roads, lanes, alleys, all of that in another section what them call Pit 4. The names of some of these areas, boy, I may tell you, sometimes I wonder if John Public really know what them a say or know what them a do when them a label these areas as such. Because how you have to call a area Hellgate, how you have to call a street Guns Lane and all these things. Come on, man. The names of a place have a lot to do with how certain things is perpetrated. And basically, the place live up to the names, so to speak. So on your screen is a map of the area of concentration today. Well, as you can see, I've circled and labeled certain parts of the map for specific reasons, because these names and areas is very vitally important to the presentation of this vlog. Well, as I can see up at top there, Big Yard. Then cross to the right, MS-13. Then the lower left, a place where them call Garage. So for them gang are the Garage gang. Then another place where them call Gut Bottom. So all of them gang the right there, so are basically one link, so to speak. Then down the bottom there, so you have a place that is controlled by the Delta Force gang. And that gang is also controlled by the reputed gang leader, Michael James, or a man known in the criminal underworld as Myers. We're going to get into him thing shortly. Now, as I stated, Gut Bottom, Garage, Guns Drive, and MS-13 are one link. Delta Force and Big Yard are one link. So I hope you get the full understanding of that. Now we are going to feature the leader for the Delta Force gang. Down there, so them call Hellgates. Yeah, man. A place where, may I tell you, the gates of hell had been opened in that place since last year. And all the way you see are going this year is a continuation of ongoing gang war between rival gangs. Now, the main man in question in today's vlog is this brother here presently on your screen. A man known as Michael James, but popularly known in the criminal underworld as Myers. Now we are going to look into some crimes, some knockings and clappings carried out by him and his criminal counterparts, his criminal enablers, his friends, his Knockist and Clappist that has stood by his side through whole heap of knockings and clappings to take whole heap of people's life. So beside him is a brother what them call Sticka. The next man beside him is known as Rass. And the next man is known as TG. Now, all of this big gang war where you see a go on started from the knockings and clappings of this brother here on your screen. A youth who come from over Garage, known as Andre. So Andre was taken out by these criminal elements. Myers and TG was said to be the trigger man in his knockings and clappings. The getaway car was driven by a man known as Rass. But a next brother did also enter the car known as Sticka. So all of them roll up, go do the dirt, take with themselves. But as I stated, the trigger man them, I did Myers and TG. So now a whole heap of knockings and clappings go on in the place, carried out by mostly Myers and Sticka, and others have been carried out by other criminal elements affiliated to Myers, Michael James, otherwise known as Myers. Now another knockings and clappings go on with a youth to them call Yaz. A youth there never too long come from prison, and he was taken out in a hail of bullets on Pansiana Drive in a Pitford, Granville. And that knockings and clappings was carried out by Myers and Sticka. So them two youth here definitely depend a criminal rampage. Now another youth end up losing 3 points, carried out by Myers and another youth now known as Footer, presently on your screen. Now that knockings and clappings was of this youth here known as Arrow. Now that knockings and clappings took place on Granville Drive, right in front of Granville All-Age School. And that knockings and clappings was basically a reprisal knockings and clappings. So the knockings and clappings continues, and the perpetrators of the crimes will definitely be identified. Now another series of knockings and clappings go on. This time over there in the neighboring parish of St. Elizabeth. This brother here presently on your screen, known as Sprain Brain, was taken out in St. Elizabeth after leaving a funeral in Granville. And of course, it was carried out by yours truly, Michael James, otherwise known as Myers, and Footer from Pitford, Captureland. Now, who remember last year when a firebombing did go on of an old man house that was set ablaze over there in Granville? And the knockings and clappings of this same brother here, Sprain Brain, younger brother, that was also carried out by these set of criminal elements. Yeah, man, dangerous set of youth them were a perpetrator, whole heap of crime against the regular members of Jan Public. Them youth here, dangerous set of youth them. Now this section of the vlog, I go show you how friends turn enemies quick and fast, and that in itself can definitely start a new all-out war, causing an internal gang feud. Now on your screen is some names and some faces that you should take note of. Now Footer in the middle lost his life in a hail of bullets, friend turn enemies type of situation in a last year that sparked an internal gang war in the Delta Force Hellgates gang. Now the youth of them call D-Boy and Max also got hit that same night. D-Boy and Max was however running to the house of their leader Myers. Figure get some strap, figure knock it and clap it on some man. But it is said that them accidentally get caught up by nephews of Myers who thought they were being attacked by fellow gang members known as Johnny and Molly. We are going to get into them story later down the line. Yeah man, in a part 2 I should have stated, because this is definitely part 1 of many information to be presented to you, the regular members of Chan Public. So watch this now. As I've always stated in previous vlogs, you see all of them gang must have a main financer. And usually the main financer of these criminal organizations either resides in England, Canada, or the United States of America. Well, this time the financer resides in the United States of America, and this man literally calls a lot of the shots. Now members of Jan Public over there in the general Pitford, Captureland area, mega call 2 name phone and tell me what go on. Blingman and Frostman, the main financiers of this gang, they are texted pound the place. Because back in the days, funnily, over Pitford this was one of the better spots for live. Whole heap of big house, whole heap of returning residence type of situation. But from the little Captureland piece there, got develop, boy, may I tell you, all hell broke loose in a Pitford and surrounding communities. So the onus is now on you people, members of Jan Public, to take back on the communities from these criminal elements. Now on your screen, 3 faces, 3 names. Now to the left, a man known as Johnny. Johnny was the reputed gang leader for the Hellgates Delta Force gang. Now, Johnny's life was also taken by his own criminal counterparts. Why? Because the man in the middle was taken out in a hail of bullets along Guns Drive whilst playing bingo. But his brother now, out to the right, a man known as TG, wanted a reprisal for the knockings and clappings of his brother whilst playing bingo. Now, Johnny was not in support of that reprisal, And TG saw that as a disrespect as a fellow gang member, and him family end up losing 3 pints, and they done no one supply in a strap for them go clap it pan the man them who them say carry out the hit. So them basically see that as a disrespect, and a right there, so friends and families turned enemies. Yeah, man. So Johnny was taken out, as I stated earlier, to allow the ascension of a new Don, a man known as Myers, of course, because he is definitely the main character in today's vlog. Now, this brother here, numbers in terms of knockings and clappings, 3, 4, or possibly 5 times more than that of their former gang leader. And that in itself made Myers a very fearless Knockist and Clappist. And this brother here will go anywhere for you, anytime, and go knock it and clap it by you. So after them clap away, Johnny, another brother who is also a powerful enforcer, but many never believe say Mikey mix up in the gang that much. Them see Mikey as a businessman, but not knowing that Mikey is a present and controversial figure in the gang itself. So Johnny lost his life, and then the man them slap with Mikey quick and fast right at his shop on Pansiana Drive. And that, them 2 knockings and clappings, the right and all my peeps, seal up the danship for Myers. So right there and then, the brother known as Michael James or Myers in the criminal underworld ascend to the danship of that criminal gang over there in Hellgates. So the newly formed Delta Force gang definitely has surfaced, and this gang should be considered to be one of the deadliest in a Granville, Pit 4, Captureland, New Scheme, you name it, the whole place. Delta Force gang is definitely one to look out for. So now my peeps, right after Myers rose to prominence in terms of him leading the Delta Force gang, he agreed that anyone that was involved in that previous knockings and clappings that I spoke about that man known as D, which is TG's brother, him decide say anybody were involved in that, I gotta get knock up and clap up. Yeah man, dirt settings for them type of man there. So this brother you know up on your screen, known as Jermaine Lawrence, him and the one of them call Johnny Rass buy up some whole heap of strap and whole heap of ammo and decide say all out war with MS-13 man them, garage man them, and guns drive man them. And one of the first casualties is this brother here presently on your screen. Picture courtesy of Popeye's News Link. This brother here known as Lollipop. Yeah man, me I tell you, the man them lick him like a lollipop, but this time the lollipop spread out like a sheet, no longer among the land of the living. So when I see for yourself now, my peeps, say a serious business I go on down a Granville there, so, and what you see I go on down there now is not to be taken lightly, none at all. So tomorrow, we will definitely give you the part 2 of this series of Granville, Hellgates, Pit 4, you name it. Yeah man. But most definitely depicting the rise of the Delta Force gang. Yeah man. So anyway my peeps, tune in tomorrow for the part 2 of this rather interesting series. So anyway my peeps, remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned to On The Spot News Media as I continue to bring you fresh news and updates in subsequent newscast. On The Spot News Media. Yeah man.